everyone, it's Ronnie Reaper here from Dollar Bin Horror, and it's my favorite time of the year, Women in Horror Month, so I asked a few of the readers from Dollar Bin Horror to share their thoughts on Women in Horror Month, and at the end I'm also going to show a few of mine, and tell you my 3 favorite women in horror and why they're so important to me. So let's get started with a comment from Jason Riggs. He said, "Ladies are one of the most important parts of any horror flick. The fear on their face, their hair whipping in the wind as they run, and of course the scream is what sells the horror movie. Besides, who would want to watch an all-male horror flick? And it's not just the victims, it's even better when women are the ones doing the terror." What he means by that, I think, is that, women who are scared, women who cry and scream and run, it's not just showing they're weak. It's actually portraying fear, and it's making the audience feel that as well. Final girls are very important. Tough girls who can stand up for themselves, definitely a major part of it, but women who are scared, women who portray the victim and do it well, can make or break a horror film. And women are just that compassionate of creatures that if they're scared, the audience feels scared. And it's a wonderful thing for Scream Queens to portray that kind of fear and help the audience feel it as well. The next comment we have is from Hayes Hudson from Hayes Hudson's House of Horrors. He says, the Scream Queen is such a huge part of the horror movie industry. That's the first thing I think of when I think of women in horror, but it goes much deeper than that. Women have done a remarkable job in every aspect of horror film, from writers, producers, to directors, such as Mary Lambert, Jennifer Lynch, Catherine Bigelow, and the New Girls on the Block, who are 2 of my favorites, the Soska sisters, to name a few. But beyond that, who we see on screen or behind the camera, I also think it's women like you who write about horror and keep it relevant, from horror authors to female bloggers. All of these women should be recognized year-round and not just 1 month out of the year. Thank you all. Thank you, Hayes, for the compliment, first and foremost. And he's right. Women in all aspects of the horror genre are important. It doesn't matter if you're on screen, if you're behind the camera, or if you're just a very huge fan who shares their thoughts online or through videos or just with each other. People, or women, I should say, women in horror who keep it relevant, who keep bringing up, horror in conversation, who spread the word about great films that they see, who make those films, women who portray the characters in those films and make it believable. All of these women are important parts, and every single one of them should be congratulated on making horror what it is, and should be commended for their dedication to the genre, and celebrated for just being in horror and loving it as much as they do. Our third comment is from Jessica Rivera, who is a female horror fan like myself, and she says she likes to be scared for real. I want to jump, I want to scream, and I want to have real scared emotions. I love gore and freaky stuff such as witchcraft dolls and paranoia. They make an awesome horror movie for me, and women that make me feel that terror become idols of mine. And I feel a lot of the same things she feels. Women who make me feel that way in a horror film definitely become my favorite horror characters. Don't get me wrong, I love male characters. As everyone knows, I am addicted to Chucky. But my favorite parts of those films are really Tiffany, which it'll come up in a few minutes here. But women who can make you feel that way, women who can make you feel powerful, or make you feel scared, or just make you feel the emotion that the film wants you to feel, really come through the screen. Especially when a woman does it, because just the way they can show emotion is absolutely outstanding, and it's just a wonderful feeling when you're watching a film with good lady actors, especially a horror film. It makes you feel empowered, and it makes you feel scared, and when a woman does that, it's the best thing in the world. And then below this video, down there, you're going to see a video by another horror fan who is amazing. She's just the queen of awesome and snakes because she loves them. You're going to see a video from Queenie Todd, and she's going to tell you her feelings on women in horror and the genre. And just watch the video and enjoy it. And as for me, I love women who inspire me, who I see something of myself in, even though others might not see it. But it just reminds me that this is a genre that, while many people think it's male-dominated, women definitely have a foothold in the door. And without us, it's a little hard to have a movie with a hot blonde running around when the only guy you have is a dude in a blonde wig. Wouldn't be a pretty sight. But well, like I said before, I was going to say my 3 favorite women in horror, the ones who inspired me the most. Top of the list would be Jennifer Tilly, who played Tiffany, my favorite horror character. I absolutely adore her. She's strong, she's independent, and yet she's addicted and madly in love with the Chucky character. And it's her downfall, yet it's what keeps her going. And I just absolutely love the way she portrayed it. Little trailer, low class. More trailer. But I just absolutely love her. And Jennifer Tilly as a person, she's just so cool, so powerful, so sexy without being slutty, if that's the way to put it. I know slut-shaming's not a big thing, but I think you know what I'm saying. She's just an absolutely wonderful woman, and definitely a huge inspiration. The second woman on my list would definitely be Cassandra Patterson, who plays Elvira. I am a huge fan of Elvira. She is my hero, my personal hero. I would love to host a horror movie or just even come close to what she does. She is a huge, smart businesswoman. I mean, she built an empire on this one character, and she's absolutely outstanding and a wonderful role model. Again, sexy, classy, beautiful woman. The third and final woman on my list of favorites is Elsa Lanchester, who plays the amazing Bride of Frankenstein. So beautiful, so classic. When you see her in the beginning of Bride of Frankenstein as Mary Shelley, she's just the classic epitome of a beautiful woman. And then at the end, she is a gorgeous creature whose scream, like I said, like Jason Riggs said earlier, the scream is heart-stopping. And she just portrays one of the most classic female horror characters out of all of them. Well, that's my time because this phone doesn't record very long, so I'm sure you're sick of hearing me ramble. So I just want to say happy Women in Horror Month. Go out there and watch a movie starring a wonderful woman, and celebrate the women in your life who absolutely love horror. Give them a hug, and even better, give them a DVD. See ya.